Please rise for the national anthem and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. My name is Xavier Scott. Welcome to our promotion ceremony, celebrating the West Rocks Middle School Class of 2023. Thank you all for being here and celebrating with us this evening.
Bonsoir, mon nom c'est Keisha Douglas. Bienvenue à la cérémonie promotionnelle en tant que célébrer classe West Rocks Middle School 2023. Merci tout le monde qui est là pour célébrer avec nous à ce moment. My name is Shaina Latour. Bienvenue à notre cérémonie de fin d'études célébrant la classe West Rocks Middle School de 2023. Merci à toutes elles ici de célébrer avec nous ce soir.
Mi nombre es Isabela Morales. Bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia de promoción que celebra la clase de 2023 de la Escuela Secundaria West Rocks. Gracias a todos por estar aquí y celebrar con nosotros esta noche. Hoy honramos estos logros, no solo académicos, sino también en nuestro crecimiento personal y desarrollo de carácter. Cada uno de nosotros ha trabajado fuerte y mostrado un crecimiento tremendo durante nuestro tiempo aquí. Durante nuestros años en esta escuela, hemos demostrado interacciones positivas, responsabilidad, voluntad y seguridad. Nosotros también hemos mostrado compasión hacia nuestros compañeros y profesores. Últimamente, hemos contribuido a hacer de nuestra escuela un lugar mejor. Mientras nos preparamos para asistir a la escuela secundaria, tenemos que llevar con nosotros las lecciones que hemos aprendido aquí. Les quiero dar crédito a los administradores y a los maestros por su continuo apoyo. A los estudiantes, ustedes son asombrosos y maravillosos. Felicitaciones a la clase de 2023.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our next speaker, 8th grader Anthony Duncan.
Thank you, Dr. Reynolds. This is it. These last years in middle school have been some of the most difficult and challenging years of our lives. From the start, we had to overcome obstacles such as COVID during 6th grade. Because of this, we started school in a hybrid model, wearing masks and sitting 6 feet apart from each other, and our first friends were made virtually and eventually in person. We have had many opportunities to create friendships and bonds along with unforgettable memories during our time at West Rocks, such as our 8th grade trip to Boston, where we visited the Freedom Trail, the Boston Tea Party Museum, Fenway Park, and other landmarks. We got the opportunity to have freedom with our friends and enjoy special moments together, and it was definitely an amazing experience. After middle school, everything is going to change. We may not be able to see people that we have next year that we have seen these past 3 years and people that we care for, but we must keep moving forward. So, as we leave West Rocks, uncertain and maybe nervous for high school, I'll leave you with this quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education, and we should remember this as we move forward into our next chapter. Always remember to be kind, ask questions, and keep persevering. Special thank you to the faculty, Dr. Reynolds, Miss Amaral, Mr. Amaya, Miss Hickey, Miss Chavan, and especially Miss Golding for always putting up with me and making these 3 years such an amazing experience. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Next, I'd like to introduce the president of our National Junior Honor Society, Alex Amaya.
G.K. Chesterton, author. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. I believe this not only to be true, but to be an accurate representation of the reason fairy tales and legends have inspired people for millennia. But further than that, this idea of people overcoming obstacles that seem insurmountable and confronting encumbrances that seem larger than life in works of fiction is not a mere trend of coincidence and chance, but is the core of the temple of the human mind that is being supported by pillars, pillars of success. The pillars of success, as dictated by the National Junior Honor Society and by our whole school, are that of leadership, service, character, citizenship, and scholarship. Such things are core values of every person, and only with every one can each person excel. Just as a building without a base cannot stand, a person without even one of these core values cannot succeed. Here at West Rocks, and especially the National Junior Honor Society, such values are embedded within all of us from day one: to lead, to serve, to build character, to be a good citizen, and to be a scholar. And I would like to sincerely thank all the teachers and staff for that. And now as we, the students, move on to higher and better things, as we go our separate ways, we will come to use each and every one of these values. There will be obstacles, there will be pain, there will be trouble, but without a high wall to climb, life just wouldn't be as fun, and the joy of reaching the other side wouldn't be nearly as rewarding. But anyway, the point is, throughout our time here at West Rocks, we have been given the tools to unlock the door, but it is up to each and every one of us to walk through it. I cannot tell you how to live your life, and neither do I have the authority to, but I can say this: everyone here has the potential to succeed, and I truly do believe that. And if we use what we have learned here, then no wall or encumbrance or any other obstacle can obscure our view of the finish line and the first place spot. Already by getting here, every one of us has demonstrated our ability to persevere. To conclude, I will tell you only this to remember: your focus determines your reality. And is that a Star Wars quote? Why, yes, of course it is. Thank you. G.K. Chesterton, autor, dijo una vez: los cuentos de hadas son más que ciertos, no porque nos digan que existen dragones, sino porque nos dicen que los dragones pueden ser vencidos. Creo que esto no solo es cierto, sino que es una representación precisa de la razón por que los cuentos de hadas y las leyendas han inspirado a la gente durante milenios. Pero más allá de eso, esta idea de la gente superando obstáculos que parecen insuperables, que parecen más grandes que la vida en obras de ficción, no es una mera tendencia de coincidencia y azar, pero es el núcleo del templo de la mente humana que está siendo apoyado por pilares, los pilares del éxito. Los pilares del éxito, según lo dictado por la Sociedad Nacional de Honor Junior y por toda nuestra escuela, son el liderazgo, el servicio, el carácter, la ciudadanía y la erudición. Tales cosas son valores fundamentales de cada persona, y solo con cada uno pueden sobresalir. Así como un edificio sin una base no puede mantenerse, Una persona sin siquiera uno de estos valores fundamentales no puede tener éxito. Aquí en West Rocks, y especialmente en la Sociedad Nacional Orange Junior, tales valores fueron incrustados dentro de todos nosotros desde el primer día. Liderar, servir, construir carácter, ser un buen ciudadano y ser un erudito. Y me gustaría agradecer sinceramente a todos los maestros y personal por eso. Y ahora, a medida que nosotros, los estudiantes, avanzamos hacia cosas más altas y mejores, a medida que avanzamos por nuestros caminos separados, llegaremos a usar todos y cada uno de esos valores. Habrá obstáculos, habrá dolor, habrá problemas, pero sin un muro alto que escalar, la vida no sería tan divertida y la alegría de llegar al otro lado no sería tan gratificante. Pero de todos modos, el punto es, a lo largo de nuestro tiempo aquí en West Rocks, se nos han dado las herramientas para abrir la puerta, pero depende de todos y cada uno de nosotros caminar a través de ella. No puedo decirte cómo vivir tu vida y tampoco tengo la autoridad para hacerlo, pero puedo decir esto. Todos aquí tienen el potencial de tener éxito y realmente creo que si usamos lo que hemos aprendido aquí, entonces ningún muro o grave o cualquier otro obstáculo puede oscurecer nuestra visión de la línea de meta y el primer lugar. Ya al llegar aquí, cada uno de nosotros ha demostrado nuestra capacidad de perseverar. Para concluir, te diré solo esto para recordar. Tu enfoque determina tu realidad. ¿Y es una cita de Star Wars? Sí, por supuesto lo que es. Gracias. I would now like to introduce our next guest, Board of Education Representative, Ms. Sherry McCready.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Norwalk Board of Education, welcome West Rocks graduates, families, friends, and neighbors of our fine city of Norwalk. It is my humble pleasure to join you today in extending finest wishes and pride for these outstanding young people who are lighting the torch for a brighter, more inclusive, accomplished, and successful tomorrow. Graduates, you have overcome challenges, great and small, and you have risen far above and beyond adversity, proving we are all better together. That mantra will continue throughout your lives. Graduates, go forth confidently, charting your individual courses, immersed in self-love, and taking with you the affection and support of an entire extended community that is bursting with pride. Congratulations.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce 8th graders Erica Lachard and Kaylee Salters for a reading of a poem called Dream Big.
Dream Big by author. If there were ever a time to dare to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now. Not for any grand cause necessarily, but for something that is worth your aspiration. Something that is your dream. You owe it to yourself to make your days count. Have fun, dig deep, stretch.
Dream big. Know, though, that things worth doing shall never come easy. There will be times when you want to turn around, pack it up, and call it quits. Those times tell you that you're pushing yourself and that you're not afraid to learn by trying.
Persist. Because with an idea, determination, and the right tools, you can do great things. Let your instincts, your intellect, and let your heart guide you.
Trust. Believe in the incredible power of the human mind of doing something that makes a difference, of working hard, of laughing and hoping, of lasting friends, of all the things that will cross your path.
Next year, the start of something new brings the hope of something new. Anything is possible, there is only one you, and you will only pass this way but once. And now I would like to introduce our next student speaker, Martin Torres Serena.
Hola, muy buenas noches a todos. Yo me llamo Martín Torres Serrano. Para empezar, quiero agradecer la oportunidad que se me ha brindado al estar aquí hablando para ustedes. Estamos unidos aquí hoy en su compañía para celebrar el final de esta etapa escolar, así como el inicio de otra. Gracias a todos los presentes por acompañarnos en este día. A padres y familiares, gracias por su paciencia, por su amor incondicional y por haber sido nuestros consejeros y protectores durante los años arduos de nuestra adolescencia. Me gustaría agradecerles por habernos enseñado a ser buenas personas, a trabajar duro y a luchar por nuestros sueños. Asimismo, quiero expresar mi gratitud para los maestros y consejeros que nos han acompañado durante estos años con su sentido del humor y con su paciencia infinita. Primeramente, ustedes nos han enseñado el valor de la excelencia y el respeto por nuestros compañeros y la capacidad de trabajar juntos para llegar más lejos. Espero que sepan que nunca los olvidaremos. En esta celebración también debemos acordarnos y agradecer a todos los que nos han acompañado en este camino. Mis amigos y compañeros de clases son los mejores. Gracias a ellos pude divertirme mucho en estos 3 años y crear muy bonitos recuerdos, los cuales nunca voy a olvidar. Es gracias a mis amigos y compañeros que pude tener la mejor experiencia posible en West Scouts. No podría volver a mi asiento sin acordarme de una cosa muy importante, que son unas palabras de Sonia Sotomayor, que la aconsejó a su madre cuando era niña. Nunca dejes que nadie diga que no puedes hacerlo. Y en el momento que digan eso, deberías hacer lo que yo misma he hecho y decir. ¿Me estás diciendo que no puedo hacerlo? Bueno, te demostraré que puedo. Agradezco este momento de felicidad que estamos compartiendo. A mis compañeros ya se encuentran preparados para poner en acción todo lo que han aprendido en estos años de estudio. Les deseo el mejor de los éxitos y felicitaciones. Y ahora me gustaría presentarles a nuestra presidenta del Consejo Estudiantil, Lidia Chiusi.
Congratulations to the West Rocks graduating class of 2023. I am honored to represent the student body as the student council president. Our 6th grade year had a rough start, but we persevered through it together and somehow made it to our 8th grade promotion. I would like to start off by recognizing and thanking the friendships I've developed during my 3 years at West Rocks. They have taught me who I am as an individual and made me a better part of my school community. I remember walking into my 6th grade homeroom on the first day back to school after quarantine and seeing strangers. Looking back, I'm sure we can all agree that it was quite an unusual experience. Hybrid learning, making sure not to leave the house without masks, hearing the same sentences over and over again. You're muted, or turn your camera on. It was definitely a challenge for a lot of people, but I'm very happy to see that we were able to get through it together. Once sixth grade was over, we transitioned to seventh grade, where things started to slowly get back to normal. Nature's classroom definitely left an impact on me. I fell on my face day one, but that's beside the point. What I'm trying to say is that Nature's classroom post-pandemic helped me as well as a lot of us regain connection and become closer as a class. Eighth grade was finally back to normal. Now, I walk into my eighth grade homeroom every morning to see familiar, smiling faces instead of masks, along with old friends that I've grown with. They say that middle school years are some of the toughest, most awkward years of a teenager's life. All this is true, but we can say that we did it while enduring a global pandemic last month. Being a part of the student council was one of the highlights of my eighth grade year. As a council, we were able to make almost every idea into reality. We worked hard to organize school events such as Spirit Week, the door decorating contest, Candygrams, spring cleanup, and 8th grade pre-promotion party. I would like to thank the teachers and staff for helping grow as a student and individual and persevere through challenges. A special thank you to Mrs. Chaban, who has been here for me as a second mother since day one. I'm not sure what I would do without your constant support and pushing me to be the best I can be. Good luck to the West Rocks Middle School class of 2023 as you flip to the next chapter of your story. On behalf of the class of 2023, I now would like to present the class gift, a scholarship for the 8th grade field trip for the class of 2023.
Thank you. I know as you, all of our 8th graders enjoyed that trip, were able to participate. I know that'll help next year's class enjoy it as well. So, to our community, to our students, families, community members, Ms. Mary Ann Shepard representing Central Office, Ms. Sherry McCready Brown, who you heard from representing the Board of Education. Thank you for joining the celebration of the accomplishments of the West Rocks class of 2023. My name is Dr. Adam Reynolds. I'm the proud principal here at West Rocks, and I'm completing my 5th year. As you see in our program, if you're able to pick it up, we expect our superintendent, Dr. Estrella, and our mayor, Terry Rilling, to join us at any moment. They're amazing, and they are able to participate in all 5 of our middle school ceremonies in the same night. So they start at the bonus. They start the bonus ceremony and then come back here. So they're going to join us. They'll say a few words probably after the presentation of the class. Thank you to those who made tonight possible, including the teachers and staff, even our Board of Education, the City of Norwalk, for hosting this event, are helping us host it, as well as our families that contributed. We had our 8th grade breakfast this morning. We saw volunteers, and over the course of the last few weeks, we've had a number of events. And the support, whether it be donations or volunteering or supervision or even drop-off, pickups, all of the things that really contribute to making our students successful and having a successful experience really relies on you. So thank you to all of the families that made that possible. Promotion is a time for reflection, gratitude, and immense pride. As the principal of West Rocks, I stand before you today with a profound sense of with honor and joy. To our 8th graders, you have accomplished something truly remarkable. Over the past 3 years, you've faced challenges. You heard about one just a few minutes ago. Embraced opportunities, which I'll talk about in just a second, and have grown in ways that you might not have thought possible. Today, we celebrate your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As you stand on the precipice of a new chapter in your lives, high school and beyond, remember the lessons you learned within the walls of West Rocks and within the community. It's not only the academic knowledge, but the character-building experiences that will shape your future. The friendships forged, I see you next to each other, even now, talking, smiling across. You've gained friendships, whether it be through elementary and then persevered and continue those in middle school. The moments of triumph, some victories, whether it be intramurals, out in recess, small victories on growth and academics, whatever that victory is. And the moments, even the moments of adversity, that all have played a part in shaping the extraordinary individuals you've become. One of those difficult moments was when we lost a teacher, Ms. Hibbert, who was a member of the West Rocks family. Many of you had, and our thoughts remain with her. We overcome obstacles. There were many special moments over the course of the last 3 years that I will never forget, and I'm sure many of you have as well. You heard about our field trips to Nature's Classroom in Boston. The performances in all areas of the arts, the amazing jazz and marching bands playing in all over Norwalk. When we had our festivals, when we visited schools, our jazz band led the way. Our orchestra and amazing drama club productions. It's going to be a whole new world, especially Aladdin this year. It's going to be a whole new world for all of you. Our Black History Poetry Slams, our Hispanic Heritage Celebration, and most recently our Pride Parades. Our intramural championships, our last-second baskets against Roden, that's steal and a layup. Sweeping the volleyball final against Ponus this year. If you walk through our halls, our muralist painting on our walls and lockers and the book spines with messages, images, works of art that will stand the test of time. You truly left your mark. Our fall and spring cleanups. If you walk in the back near the turf where the cement steps are, we planted those trees 3 years ago. They're really growing. All of when you walk around, all of those marks you've left, and that will continue to grow even when you go on to the next chapter of your lives. Our pizza truck events and our Gaga tournaments. Our help from our PTA and all of our parent volunteers have been successful and a great experience. Your incredible work in the classrooms for reading to math. A few of you just finished Algebra 2. We have a number of students, most of our high school students are taking that in 9th and 10th grade, and we have students in 8th grade scheduled to finish that this year. It was intense recess tournaments. 3-on-3 basketball, never forget. We packed the gym last year, and we hit game-winning shots. We had soccer tournaments out on the turf our last day of school when the school poured out and cheered you guys on and you supported one another. You loved your door decorating. Got a little too intense. We crossed the line at times, but all in all, it was for really in school spirit in mind, with good school spirit in mind. Throughout all of this, you cared about one another. Sometimes you had an interesting way of showing it. End of the day, outside of social media and not in front of others, you're able to show you cared. I urge you to carry forward the values we've instilled in you throughout your time here. Embrace the power of kindness, empathy, and respect. Be bold in your pursuits and never shy away from the opportunity to make a positive difference in the world. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams and possess the courage to chase them. This is also a time to express gratitude. Take a moment, and I heard already, to thank those who have supported you in this journey. Your parents, family members, loved ones, teachers, mentors, and friends. They've guided you, uplifted you, and believed in your potential when you might have doubted yourself. Remember their contributions and let their unwavering support be a constant reminder that you are never alone on your path to greatness. This path has led you to high school next year. Depending on where you're attending, you will leave this school that had about 720 students for a much larger school with many more students. You'll have new teachers, you'll make new friends. Some of you will be part of the band, others may play JV or varsity sports. Many of you are probably nervous the same way you were nervous leaving elementary school. Embrace it, you're ready. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your futures be filled with boundless possibilities, unyielding passion, and the fulfillment of all your dreams. Thank you for making our school proud, and always remember, once a Panther, always a Panther. Now it's time for the good part. At this time, we are going to proceed with the presentation of the class of 2023. And with that presentation, I'd like to introduce our 3 school counselors, Mr. Brian Amaya, Miss Mary Simone, and Miss Joanna Gichero. Our 8th grade counselor, Mr. Amaya, will read all of the names.
Thank you.
He's been practicing.
Just a little bit.
I know I said it and I'll say it again. As students process across, we will read one at a time. we will hand their cover for our certificate. We are actually going to proceed, students will proceed around the orchestra and back behind, where we have hired a professional photographer. Each student will pose in front of a backdrop for a brief second and get a picture individually by our professional photographer, and it will be uploaded later in the summer, probably around the last week of June and July, for free download or upload. So all of those pictures, and you will get an individual picture outside of whatever you grab tonight. Everybody will have access to that. So don't worry about grabbing one and picture perfect, all of those. You'll have access to all of those later in the summer. With that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Amaya.
Thank you. Karen Agudelo Gonzalez. Shirley Aguilar Santizo. Michael Aguirre Restrepo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Amaya, 1 second. I'm sorry, I left one part out. It's a big part. I was excited about announcing the photographer, and I own that, and I apologize. In order to make sure our process goes, because we have 230 students, if we can hold applause at the end. I had that in here, and I left it out, again, about the photographer. A couple reasons for that. One, we want to make sure we hear all names, right? And if we clap, we don't hear the next one. Two, we want the pace to move along a little bit, and that was my fault. I was supposed to say that before. That was my fault, I apologize. But we're going to hold all applause till the end. And I may remind us, I know we're excited about our own kids, but again, we want to have one raucous applause at the end, as opposed to each individual student. Okay, we do have 230. I should have said that first. Thank you, Mr. Maya.
Thank you. Sofia Alvarez Cabrera. Alexander Aman. Ryan Amaya. Jose Ambrosio Vivar. David Andre. Leila Andriopoulos. Adrian Avila. Brandon Ayala Ramos. Jaden Baez. Melanie Balbino. Johnny Barahona Centeno. Jaden Baskin. Yasmin Bastian. Kai Batista. Wesley Benson. Natalie Landon Munoz. Ryan Box. Jovain Brown. Angel Buceta. Justin Westan. Clarence Buceret. Kirsten Burrell. Tomas Caicedo Echeverry. Connie Capon Ohom. Chelsea Capon Solomon. Rashaya Campbell. Soed Carvajal Zambrano. Sofia Caro. Angeline Carr. Roberto Saleno Roballo. Angel Castro. Emmy Castro. Joseph Castro. Kayla Catalan. Jamie Chacon Brito. Andy Chavez. Kenner Chacon Gomez. My apologies. Andy Chavez. Lester Chutan Vasquez. Arlington Sime. Gianna Chiofi. Jaden Coker. Martha Compres Taveras. Ariana Copeland.
I can just remind everybody to keep our applause. I know we get excited. We just want to have make sure everybody gets the raucous applause at the end of the movement. Thank you.
Thank you. Jesus Corona Romero. Gabriela Corte. Julia Costa. Dwayne Angel Cruz. Nicholas Cucravani. Mark Daniel Danas. Justin Daniel. Sanchita Das Sneha. Cameron Davis. Jefferson De Leon Gonzalez. Jexelis De Jesus. Sofia DeVito. Himmel Day. Jasmine Diaz. Kenzie Diglio. Kennedy Donko. Keisha Dorvelis. Danny Drzinski. Anthony Duncan. Haley Ermo. Yaslin Evans. Connor Farquhar. Erica Fleming. Alberto Garcia Cueva. Juan Luis Garcia. Maria Garcia. Nathan Garcia. Orvin Jose Garcia. Sebastian Garcia. Anderson Garcia Garcia. Julia Girardi. Joel Godley. Matthew Galia Alvarez. Ashley Gonzalez Rodriguez. Nicholas Grams. Michaela Green. Valeria Urlendi Chavez. Devin Harris. Aaliyah Harris. Michael Harry. Aaliyah Hazard. Natalia Henkin. Vanessa Hernandez Luna. Alejandro Hernandez. Marisela Hernandez. Darlene Herrera Aguilar. Aiden Hidalgo. Caitlin Hoffman. Carissa Hunter. Brandon Iliev. Kevin Ireland. Anthony Jackson. Josiah Jackson. Maya James. Jaden Jaramillo Kalini. Victoria Johnson. Xavier Johnson. Joseph Jones. Naraya Jones. Emmeline Juarez, Yoleni Juarez, Nabil Khan, Isabella Kibbe, Shay King, Chloe Nessick, Evgenia Petrubis, Jalen Laura, Ronnie La Rochelle, Shaina Latour, Kayla Linder, Juan Llanos Montalvo, Erica Lachard, Emma Lockwood, Madison Lomax, Axel Lopez Bonilla, Caleb Lopez, Esteban Luna, Michelle Macias, Riley Mahana, Kaylee Mandujano, Sergio Mandujano, Dior Manning, Apostoli Mano,
If we could just keep it down as we're reading names, it's hard to hear. I just want to make sure all parents and families can listen and hear all names. That's the most important part. Thank you.
thank you. Jesus Marchena Wacho, Carly Mario, Lynn Martinez Alonso, Daniel Martinez Figueroa, Bruce Martinez, Denise Martinez Munoz, Brody McHugh, Brooke McHugh, Rachel Meek, Jennifer Mejia Hidalgo, Brian Mejia Lázaro, Matthew Mejia, Sophia Mejia, Kyler Melendez, Juan Mesa, Henry Molina Rodriguez, Melanie Monsalve Quintero, Eduardo Monzon Roman, Noah Mora, Dylan Mora Jimenez, Isabella Morales, James Morocho, Thomas Morales, Jenser Mujo Hernandez, Emily Nanjari, Wyatt Newman, Sky Newton, Camille Nunez, Madison Oliveria, Mason Oliveria, Brian Omrea, Luis Ortiz, Stella Papadopoulos, Karen Patino Acevedo, Melanie Palcard Santa Cruz, Nicholas Payo, Donovan Pedraza Guzman, Julemi Perez Negron, Jocelyn Perez Partida, Alexandra Phillip, Christopher Pichardo, Cassidy Pickering. Natalie Pineda Limos. Betsy Pineda Ramirez. Markel Pope. Angeli Ponce. Brian Portillo Yanes. Alan Portoviejo. Robert Rosa. Victor Potter. Julie Pernado. Amanda Puyo Hugo. Peter Pytel. Javier Kadir. Andrew Ramirez Murcia. Maria Ramos Moscoso. Ashley Reyes. Jalen Reyes Griffith. Gavin Rena. Eric Rivera. Troy Robinson. Ryan Rodriguez. Okay, we will come back. Edwin Rumibuya Pestanes. Joel Saritupa. Tomás Sadriaga Velázquez. Laura Salgado Becerra. Kaylee Salters. Alexander Sanchez. Andrew Sanchez. Samantha Sargent. Xavier Scott. August Shape. Sienna Roy. Emma Smith. Stephen Solis. Joshua St. Cloud. Devin Tigers. Kimberly Takuri. Stella Talise. Anthony Teku Solomon. Eddie Dof Sesam. Martin Torres Serrano. Angel Torres. Mateo Urso. Fatima Bahora. Rayan Bahora. Eric Baldovino. Jeanette Baldovino. Haley Julia Vasquez Uceda. Yosel Vasquez Santiago. Andrew Velez. Schnatzen Bertus. Elena Watson. Jayla Watson. Nathan White. Michael Wu. Samantha Wynn. Ryan Walzik. Sinclair Young. Lydia Yusi. Yuri Cesena Corona. Jaden Zuniga.
I was excited, I couldn't tell. We have just a minute. We're going to listen to our orchestra play as the rest of our students fire in, okay? Okay, we have just one more thing before we are pronounced promoted. I'd like to introduce, as I said before, we had our superintendent, Dr. Estrella, and our mayor, Harry Rilling, who has traveled from our other promotion ceremonies. They do an amazing job of traveling to all of them in one night. Just to say a few words of congratulations, please, warm welcome for our mayor, Harry Rilling. Thank you, Mr. Reynolds. I'm going to keep this short because there's nothing that stops you from going out with your families. But this is our fifth graduation ceremony tonight. This is the best because we got to congratulate each and every one of you and shake your hand. And congratulations, class of 2023. I'm also a former student of West Rock's junior high school back then, and when it went up to ninth grade. But, the next 4 years are going to go by quickly. But they're going to be some of the most important years of your life. And they're also going to be some of the best years of your life. What you do in the next 4 years is largely going to determine perhaps where you're going to go in life and what you're going to be doing. You may be going to college, you may be going to in the military, you may be going into the labor force. But I just have a couple of words of advice. Work hard. Have fun. Get involved. Make new friends, keep the old friends. Remember to thank your parents for everything that they've given you, and remember who got you here from the school system, your teachers. The teachers who gave their heart and soul, their experience, their knowledge, and their love, so you can develop to your fullest potential. Don't ever forget that. And as I say, get involved, volunteer at the hospital, volunteer for the Red Cross, go read to somebody who can't leave their home. Those are the kinds of things that will separate you from other people when you're building that resume. So congratulations to the class of 2023. This is your moment. You did it. God, congratulations. All right. Just to our guests, please, we're going to process out in just a minute. If we could just wait for our students to proceed out of the concert hall, we're going to go out the back the same way we came in. Before filing out, we're going to wait for our students first, and then we're going to have our students come around and through the concert hall, which is right here, to pick up their certificates from the tables behind us, because we're set up. So we're going to process out. You can meet it either in the lobby or close outside. They'll get their certificate and come back out as we process. But if you could wait for us to get by, that would be appreciated. All right, the moment we've been waiting for. I'm going to ask our 8th graders for just a few more seconds. Please stand. All right, to the West Rocks Middle School, class of 2023. You have met the requirements of the state of Connecticut and the Norwalk Board of Education. I pronounce you now promoted to high school. Congratulations.